Ayun, welcome mga pre. Welcome mga pre. Game 2 tayo dito sa Pelicans. Hindi na ako naglagay ng ang tawag dito, green screen. Kasi mabilisan lang to kasi may pasok pa bukas. Walang pasok ang mga bata pero ako may trabaho. So, laro agad tayo. And yung last time magandang laro Panoorin nyo yung first video dun sa dun sa page ko. Maganda yon, maganda. Yeah. Ayan. So, kalaban natin si Zion, medyo mabigat. Si Zion, si Wembenyama, sinisipon pa rin tayo. Sorry guys. Siya kasi Pax. So last time kinain ni Schroeder.
Up next,
Si
the
Moran.
Spurs taking on the Pelicans. For the Spurs, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Pelicans, Spurs. Up next, right after this. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup.
Tinanggal natin yung,
Gundy and Greg
yung
Anthony
sound
and
ng
Alan LaForce on our sideline.
monitor
I'm Kevin
kasi
Harlan.
nagpi-feedback.
And here's the
So
upcoming
ayun, sabi ko
schedule
nga,
for New Orleans.
yung first game,
On Monday,
panalo
they'll be
tayo.
matching up with
It's
Derek White
neck
and
to
the
neck
Boston
game.
Celtics.
Tapos
Then on
kinain
Wednesday,
ni
they'll be
Schroeder
matching up with
si
Nikola Jokic
Jamoran.
and the Denver Nuggets.
So dito
Kevin,
medyo
I think you
mabilis na
have
si
to look
Paxi.
at this
So
as an
let's see.
opportunity to take a step forward.
Sa panoorin niyo yung
Sometimes tough
first
road
game
trips
ng
can bring the
Pelicans.
best out of a team
Ng my team
and
ko, yung
bring you
Pelicans.
closer together.
Grabe yung
And the starting group for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembenyama make up
Iba
the
rin
four in
naputok
the
si
five.
Williamson.
And
Baka
it's
dito
Vassell
pumutok.
in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, they've got Bamba, Austin Reeves out there with Dennis Schroeder.
Wait muna. Sa mga hindi pa, again, like and subscribe. Ayan, like and subscribe. Help us reach our goal. Ayan, may goal kami. So, kung makakapag-drop by kayo, make sure to like and subscribe.
Then it's Connect, and it's Williamson in at the 4-man position. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And the call is
Uy,
going to
grabe.
be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Legal screen ba?
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Schroeder with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And stolen by Vassell. A pass to Fox. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, you can see Castle's vision improving, learning how to make good feeds around an NBA-level defense.
And here's Reeves outside. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The 11-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pelicans trail by 8.
Mas mapagod yung mga.
Williamson is screen on Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
And Wembanyama with it. Covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Schroeder. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And the Pelicans miss again.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And the Spurs another 3.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Fox against Schroeder. Here's Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Bamba a screen on Fox. Schroeder finds Williamson. 5 to shoot. Bamba setting the pick for Schroeder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Bamba with the block. Pass to Reeves. And the Pelicans miss again. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Count it, good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, I don't know what's scary. Zion setting the screen or him coming off the screen.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Castle. Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
Grabe naman sa tres
Yeah,
ng
those
mga
are
to.
starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
New Orleans has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bamba. Bay comes in for Dalton Connect. Monks checked in for Austin Reeves. And Poole subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Down by 15. On its way from Monk for 2. Again, the Pelicans
Second
score.
unit ang
That's
nagdadala
a high
dito.
percentage
Second
look
unit.
when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Poole with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis, and he drives in. Misi, and the rejection by Wembenyama. Johnson kicks to Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Outside, Fox. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Poole. Nothing on the board.
And the incredible reach of Wembenyama, helping him knock away that one.
And it's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 20. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for San Antonio.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Now here's Harper. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Here's Poole following the bucket by the Spurs. Monk outside. Kept alive. And Misi with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And San Antonio has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Sohan. Barnes outside. Here's Wembenyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembenyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% here in the early stages. They set the pick. The 3 from Poole. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. It's only going to help build his confidence.
A 3 from Wembenyama. Drops in the tray. Wembenyama has got 11.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Spurs running away with it. It's the NBA. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Jordan Poole. Yves Misi is out there with Bay. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Monk in at the small forward spot. That's the Pelicans' 5. Takes a step back. Harper the pass to Cornette. Reeves with the rebound.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Bay with a screen on Castle. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs leading by 22. Outside Harper. Down low. Off with the layup. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
The drive by Barnes. It's deflected. Here's Sohan. Teardrop shot. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reeves the pass to Monk. Over Castle. Here's Misi. And here's Reeves outside. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Vassell, he's checked in for Sohan. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In 4th, the Spurs.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Here's Castle. Bay pulls it in. Here we go, one-on-one. Reeves can't hit.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Clock at 2. Harper, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Monk. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Monk's got his 2nd basket of the game. How about 3 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter of basketball? Vassell, nice shot from the wing.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in. Williamson from long range. Spurs leading by 19 points. Here's Barnes. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Biyahe.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Williamson is screen on Harper. Reeves the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Wembanyama outside. Wide open shot is on the money. Wembanyama has got 14.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pelicans trail by 21. Poole with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away. Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate He's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The wide open look here for Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his third assist on the night. Poole looking it over. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fox passes to Wembenyama, and that one drops for him. Wembenyama has got 19 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Williamson left side. Monk outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Reeves with it. He's picked up by Harper.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Poole no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Poole no good.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Fox. Outside Harper. A 3-ball. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harper with the steal. Jumps up, and Wembenyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembenyama attacking with authority inside.
Williamson with a screen for Poole. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, I feel for him. He's trying to make a play, but hasn't had an impact this quarter.
Harper against Reeves. 3-pointer, Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Yves Missi. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jordan Poole. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Stephon Castle comes in for Harper. Monk against Fox. Bamba with the block. Here's Connect. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time.
Dennis Schroeder.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. Wembenyama, a screen on Schroeder. Fox from outside. The shot comes out. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Ernie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Bamba a screen on Fox. Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Wembanyama. So it's the Pelicans now. And here's Reeves outside. Vassell grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Bamba. Floats it up for Williamson. And they recover it. Takes it out to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Reeves can't hit.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
From downtown, that's good from Schroeder on the assist by Reeves.
Well, so often the catalyst, Schroeder the recipient of a good pass that time, rewarding his teammates' trust.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And Fox gets it to go.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Bamba a screen on Fox. Schroeder dishes to Williamson. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep, Reeves. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Vassell outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. 13 points in the game.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Schroeder outside. Over Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Johnson in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Now Schroeder, he's got 6. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama outside. And the Spurs another 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Now here's Schroeder. Reeves outside. That 3 off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And stolen by Williamson. And connects. Slams it in.
Yeah, and let's rewind and give credit to Zion for that steal. He set the whole thing in motion.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Monk. The baseline jumper goes down. Monk's got 9.
Well, for those pure scoring guards like Monk, the mid-range is a big shot to have in your bag. It opens up other parts of the floor.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Schroeder. Rebound San Antonio.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Barnes kicks to Harper. They set the screen. Pass to Waters. Now Sohan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, this is where Zion can be so deadly. He gets a bit of space, and he can take advantage of it.
Right side Harper. Here's Cornette. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Monk for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
An effective 3-point shooter over his career. Just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
And it's Cornette top of the key. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Cornette's got himself on the board with 3 there. Schroeder looking over the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Kevon Looney is checked in for Williamson. Bay comes in for Austin Reeves. And Poole subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Harper the pass to Cornette. Now Sohan with the second effort, and Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Cornette's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That one goes. Just count it.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
And here is Harper. Pass to Sohan. Nobody near Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
He's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The 3 from Poole. That shot off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Wala, talo.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Sadiq Bey. Jordan Poole is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Monk in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Sohan. San Antonio getting another chance here.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Monk with a double team. Bryant on the wing. Sohan, the pass to Bryant. And here's Harper from the arc. Missi grabs the rebound. Missi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Reeves. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Poole, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Bryant is doubled. And here's Barnes for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one, good.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Harper slams it in.
And that's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Spurs. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Inside. Here's Cornette, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Well, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Monk's shot's good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
McLaughlin, the pass to Cornette.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Monk outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Barnes passes to Sohan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Barnes has got 6 assists in the game. New Orleans gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Bay sets a screen. Poole kicks to Bay. Back to Poole. This one for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Barnes for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Poole with it to the middle. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, you can't overlook this part of Olynyk's game. He will drop three-pointers on you when he can.
Poole finds Monk. And again, no good by New Orleans. Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Poole against Harper. From deep, Reeves. They get it back. Here's Williamson. Tries yet again. And that one is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Bamba is checked in for Bay. Connect comes in for Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jordan Poole. Harper the pass to Olynyk. Back to Harper. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Here's Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, there's that wiry strength. Schroeder converting off contact.
Pass to Champagny. Harper dishes to Olynyk. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Jim Penny.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Vincent's checked in for the Pelicans. Waters passes to Harper. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan beyond the arc. And Bamba pulls it down.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vincent cans it from downtown.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Waters. Over to the left wing. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory
Bukas
for
ulit,
them.
guys.
And
Bukas,
Greg in enemy
bang,
territory, no
bang.
less.
That's exactly right, but with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.